Hi, this is Elana. Thank you very much for joining me today. I know that many of us have been feeling very uptight and some stressed and anxious with the way the world has been going lately and trying to make sense of it and trying to understand how things could be the way that they are and how could we have gotten here and how do we cope individually, checking in with others to see how they cope, checking in with ourselves to see how can you make it through this time feeling a little bit more calm. And now that we have the coronavirus going on, we only really have an illusion of control for the most part. So, what do I do is a reaction. How do I be is what you do have control over, which is how are you when things in the world around you that you don't seem to have control? How do you maintain a centeredness, a place of inner peace that you can draw on? How do you find calm in the midst of chaos? Let's be prudent. What is prudence? It kind of came to me the other day that prudence is preparedness and wisdom and the releasing of fear. So let's move into using our breath and a guided meditation today on how to support how do I be? Who do I be? How can I use what's happening now as an opportunity to boost my immune system, to find a way to maintain some sort of foundation of inner peace and staying calm in the midst of the storm? So get comfortable now in a seated position, either on a cushion or pillow or on a chair. And feel your sits bones grounded into the cushion or into the earth. Release tension from your spine. Roll your shoulders up and down and back. And let's use 3 letting go breaths to release any stress that we're carrying and release the collective anxiety that we feel in our communities presently. So let's take 3 deep breaths together, and on the exhale, let's verbally release, and let's use our body with tension and release at the same time. So inhale, take a big deep inhale, pulling your shoulders up all the way to your ears, tighten, and then drop your shoulders and let go with a verbal sigh. Inhale, shoulders up to the ears. Exhale. Inhale once more. And now let's just relax. Your feet are soft on the ground. Close your eyes if you haven't already done so. And let's take 3 breaths together to center ourselves and bring ourselves into this meditation. Inhale and exhale. Inhale. And now just breathing naturally. Bring your gaze upward to the spot between your eyes, or just soft, letting your eyelids flutter a little bit. And let's start at the bottom of our feet and release anything we're feeling in our body or holding on to in this moment. Breathing naturally, starting with the soles of our feet, just releasing any tension and noticing if we have any pain or stress, and bringing the awareness up into our shins and into our kneecaps. Are your kneecaps tight? Try to release them. Breathing naturally and bringing your awareness up into your thighs and into your pelvic area. Wiggle your seat around a little bit, releasing any tension you might be holding. Releasing the hips and moving our awareness into our abdominal area, into the solar plexus. Do we feel any stress, any tension, any anxiety? If so, use your breath to bring it to that spot. Inhale and bring the light with the breath, focusing on the area that you're feeling stress or tension. And exhale, just surrounding that area with the breath and light and moving it out. And now bringing our awareness and our breath into our hearts and into our chest. Notice if there's any tension in the chest. Does it feel tight? Is your heart racing? If so, take an extra deep breath and surround what you're feeling with your breath. And exhale and release it. Bringing our awareness into our throat, releasing any tension in the back of the neck. Breathing naturally and noticing any tension you might still be holding in your shoulders, and moving it down your arms. Can you release your palms or your fingers a little bit more, a little softer, a little less holding on? Using your breath, are you holding tension in your chin and your jaw? Relax the muscles in your face and the back of your head. And breathe into the top of your head. And exhale. And now we're going to use our breath to release any stress that we're holding and any anxiety or racing thoughts we have around what's happening in the world right now. And when we use our breath and direct it to a place in our body where we feel tension or stress, that breath brings with it more oxygen, and the oxygen brings the blood. And this oxygenation serves us by helping us relax that area, the muscles around it, and that place in which we hold, and boosting our endocrine system, our immune system, our digestive system. So let's breathe together now, just breathing normally. And when we use our breath to bring attention to a place in our body, that brings more oxygen and blood and more circulation to that place. Just take those thoughts right out of the top of your head and let them float off to the side like clouds. They'll be there later if you want them. Focusing on the breath. If you come back to some thoughts, just release them and bring your attention back to the spot between your two eyes and breathing and feeling your breath coming into the belly and out of the belly. Noticing where you might be feeling anything in your body at this point, anything other than relaxation. and just focusing on your breath, bringing it to that point in your body. Let's use our breath to seat an intention that we can take with us, not only in this meditation, but for the rest of this day. Set an intention that you can for yourself, an intention that will allow you to feel like you are giving more love and nurturing to your being. When you find yourself asking, what do? I have so much to do. Do. It's all do. It's all caca. And as Howard would say, let's turn it into holy caca. Let's take that doing and let's look at being. When I have a reaction, when I have fear or anxiety come in because I hear some news, take a deep breath. And just taking that moment to focus on your breath. 3 deep inspirations. Inspiration. Inspiration. Inspire for new creation. Our breath can take us to healing. It can take us back to that moment of quiet and peace within, where we can remember that who I am is good enough, and where I am right in this moment is good enough. And I have created preparedness in my life, and I have the wisdom within me that I can use my breath to reduce fear, so I can be prudent. And the more I reduce fear, the more I'm open to guidance to know how to better take care of myself. So let's set an intention for this meditation and for today going forward. Set the intention for creating a healthy body, a body that nourishes itself, a body that knows exactly what it needs. Setting an intention to receive guidance on how to better take care of yourself, a way that feels loving, how to reduce fear, how to be open to receiving kindness and joy. Setting an intention on noticing and paying more attention to what's going on in our bodies. Am I feeling anxiety? Am I feeling pain? Am I feeling a racing, a pounding of my blood in my stomach and my heart? And that setting that intention to use the breath to stop, take a breath, and breathe into it. So in our mind's eye, let's look at the sky right now. It's a little cloudy, and there's some storm clouds off in the distance. We can take our intentions and our breath and bring it up to the sky, and let that be the light that shines through those storm clouds for now. And knowing that there's nothing to fix or solve, just an opportunity to evolve. So when I feel anxious or fearful, in that moment, I can return to my breath. I can return to focusing on my breath. And I can return to the intention of a healthy, strong body. And my body will remember that even when I don't have the thoughts consciously there. seeding the intention of being healthy and reducing fear, and using the breath to bring us back to calm. Using the breath to bring us back to calm. Using the breath to bring us back. That place in you where the whole universe resides, that place in you that knows love, honor, peace, and respect, that place in you that knows your truth, that knows what you need to find that peace. And when you are in that place in you, and I am in that place in me, we are one. And as the collective one, we can shift our own personal lives and those around us and our collective community. Thank you for being with me today. Namaste.